Well, it's early in the morning. I don't know what time it is now, but I woke up and I was thinking to myself, they were on yesterday in the States, supposedly, the virtual states, all rabbiting away. All computerised, you see, all talking from their rabbit holes, dogs barking. And they were going on about how they're going to have virtual states meetings for the foreseeable future until lockdown ends. And they were saying how they were coping, they were going to have to manage. I didn't hear them once say about the inconvenience this is causing for the public, how the public is supposed to access these states member meetings. Now, I couldn't find it on the computer. This is the computer. I couldn't find it on the computer to listen to it, to watch it. So I had to listen to it on the radio. And it's extremely difficult to follow on the radio. You hear these voices suddenly booming and they go, all these noises that go on with it. You haven't got a clue who's speaking. You don't know who it is. I mean, this is wonderful. This is technology. This is E-Gov, as it's going to be, as it is. Of course, it's lockdown, so it's causing us extra problems. But this is the problem, isn't it, for people like me? I'm an old pensioner. There's a broken arm, like I fell down. Not too bad, you'll be sorry, as I've said before. I did my arm. I can't walk at the moment. I can hobble around the flat. But what does this mean in practical terms? So many people out there can't use computers. Now, I'm showing you my computer, because what does it say at the bottom? Windows 7. Now, I've got that machine has just had to be repaired. It packed up. It's my lifeline with the world. Now, Windows 7's obsolete. Internet Explorer is what I used to use. It's obsolete. So I've had to upgrade. And it costs money to upgrade. This little computer here is not connected. This is where all my saving, all my work is on. It's an old computer. When I was working, I could afford to buy it. Again, what is it? It's Windows 7. There you are, Windows 7. Little laptop, stuffed full of information. It's not on the internet. I've had to have that into repair. That had to go, and I had to disinfect it. The guy came. I had to take it downstairs. This was before I had my fall. Took it downstairs, and he disinfected it. Took it away and repaired it, but it broke down again. Brought it back again. He's had to upgrade that one. That's been upgraded. So it's on something, I don't know what it is, Microsoft something else. Has been put in it to upgrade it, to give it an extra lease of life. But it all costs money, and I'm a pensioner. Now, it's all well Charlie Parker to sit there on his 200 grand a year, and he gets all this for free. He sits there with a state's, I presume, a computer supplied by the states, and if it breaks down, he phones up IT. Oh, IT, can you come and repair my computer? Yes, no problem at all. Now, of course, if he wants a document, just press button B and it prints it out for him. My little printer here is packed up. It's packed up. So I had to disconnect it the other day as best I could. I couldn't get all the wires out. This is how you get with computers, all the wires. The plugs are over there. I've had to try and disconnect. Nearly broke my leg trying to get over there. This is the chaos. When you get to be 130 years of age or whatever I am, you can't get at all this stuff. Look at total chaos. The wires go in the back of a computer down there somewhere. I haven't got a clue where they go. Don't know where they go over there. Don't know what's what. Can't get a man in to repair it because it's locked down. I can't get anybody into the house. Unfortunate about lockdown, but this is the reality of the E-Gov world, isn't it? You're stuffed. You can't just turn the radio on and listen to things because it's all on here. And everything you want to know, every little bit of information. If you want to speak to Income Tax Department, you've got to phone them up and try and communicate with somebody or do the online form. And if your bloody computer's not working, or if the printer won't work and you can't print off the form, all this stuff, which is all costing me money on my pension. Anyway, they were going on yesterday in the States. How wonderful it is, the digital system. We're so far ahead. We've got such a fast speed. I didn't hear them once mention. I didn't hear everybody speaking, thank God. Not once did they say about the poor old pensioners and people who haven't got computers, and it's going to get worse. It's absolutely going to get worse. They're going to leave so many people behind who cannot afford to have it. They can't afford. This is Mr. Google. Billions and billions they make. Upgrading and upgrading, squeezing. They sell you like the old thing. They sell you the record player, then you've got to buy the records. It's a racket, isn't it? It's a racket. So this is God knows how many. I could afford to buy it years ago. I can't afford to buy it now, and so it goes on. where's the assistance for people? Where is the backup for me from the States? What are they doing for me to help me and thousands of others in this island who can't afford to run their computers, if they've got computers, don't know how to use them, and all the time when you change a system, anything changes, you've got to learn somehow or other. Some magical fairy comes and teaches you how to operate it like hell. To the States going to play, oh, you can go round to the library there. It's good if you can walk round to the bloody library, yes. But in lockup, of course, no, I don't know if the library's even been open for the past 3 months. This is the reality of E-Gov. It's a salesmanship, isn't it? It's the Encyclopedia Britannica salesman. They've sold the idea that we've got to have these damn computers. They're wonderful. I mean, look, I've got them here. I've played. They're wonderful. If I want to look at the 18th century on there, which I do, spend hours looking at the 18th century, and I've blogged about it. It's wonderful. It's really clever. Sometimes I like to come down to earth and have a look at the 21st century and know what's going on. And it's making it more and more difficult to know what's going on. So this is the reality. Come on, States. You're giving everybody money. You're trying to give money to keep businesses in business. What about giving some money to ordinary people like me who struggle just to know what the hell's going on? I could have said something hell going on, but I didn't because I'm trying to be polite today. But I'm furious. That's why I got up nice and early today to talk about these things, these machines, these wonderful machines. But yeah, it's all very well if somebody else is paying for it. Somehow or other I've got to get that printer up to the workshop somehow or other. I don't know how I'm going to do it because I've got to get the wires out. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't know where they go. We took it up there. We've already taken up one. I found a volunteer to take it up to the workshop the other day. They couldn't do anything with it because I didn't have the wires. So, you know, what are we supposed to do? This is lockdown. This should be the saviour of lockdown. We can all speak to each other on there. We can speak to each other by Doom or Zoom or whatever they call it. Wonderful. And it's a great assistance. But when it packs up, when you've got to pay for it, when you don't have an income, it's a nightmare.